Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy podcast Twitch channel and YouTube channel. My name, of course, is Michael, and I am back with session 4 of Dragon Warrior 2. Missed on Friday for a doctor's appointment that ended up getting canceled. It's now scheduled for not this coming Friday, but the Friday after. But it is what it is. Can't really worry about it, I guess. But for the most part, I should be good this week. I don't think I have anything that would interrupt, but things happen. Uh, my hair looks weird today. I don't exactly know what's going on. I got a little floopy going on. But yeah, we're going to jump back into playing some more Dragon Warrior, and let's get to it. So when last we left, we had found the Prince of Canuck, and he had joined the party. And I just bought the chain sickle. And I want to talk. Okay, welcome back, KL Experience. I need 126. Yes. All right, so basically I need 1,000. And Glenn needs 700. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. And he has a club. Okay. So we're kind of in the mode where we're going to be doing some grinding today. And actually, let's see, talk. I think we're okay. What I want is that the wings that let me go back to the castle right away. So we're going to just do some little bit of exploring, but mostly we're just trying to get into some fights. I want to get up at least another level or two, and I'm looking to get equipment because not only do I have to equip myself, I also have to equip my companions. So I need better leather or better armor and weapons for both me and for Glenn. There's still, I believe, from what I remember talking to some NPCs, there should be something to the west of Canuck Castle. I don't think I've gone there yet. So yeah, there's not a big exciting agenda today, but just walking around, killing some stuff, Dragon Warrior style. So I also know I'm looking for my third companion or second companion, third party member, who that I remember from playing this the first time is the Princess of Moonbrook. And I also remember that she's currently cursed and not herself. Don't want to give too much away for anybody who may not be as familiar, but I don't remember what I have to do to fix that. Aha, the wing of the wyvern. That's what I want. All right, so I just spent 80% of the gold that I had, which is a lot. So now we're trying to get enough to either buy Glenn the weapon, the chain sickle, or armor. So basically, we're just going to be fighting for a while. But I'm also walk around a little bit because there's still quite a lot of things I haven't seen or done yet. Maybe I'll run into a dungeon of something. I think again, there's something that says something about west of Canuck, which should be over here somewhere. So maybe it's a place that'll be better for grinding and leveling up. If there is anybody watching that's not chatting, it's cool. No pressure to chat if you don't want to. I'm just replaying some of the games I played as a kid that I really liked or have some nostalgia for. I don't claim to be good at the games. I'm not necessarily going to share any secrets and teach you how to play them better. This is literally just me re-experiencing these as I did as a kid. And some of the games I'm really bad at. So just so you know what you're in for. Excuse me. All right, so I'm less than 100 experience away from getting my main character leveled up. So there's a bridge there, and pretty famous in the world of Dragon Warrior. Anytime you cross a bridge, the monsters you fight get tougher. Not necessarily like instantly, like there might be some carryover, but for the most part, if you cross a bridge, you're gonna be fighting tougher stuff. And I may want to do that. I want to. I'm still just trying to figure stuff out. I saw there was something a little bit below. I didn't miss that. I just wanted to circle back around to it. See if there's anything else. I know there's a bridge up here, which will take me somewhere. Obviously, duh. Yeah, bridges take you somewhere. But I want to kind of get an idea of what else is around here first. I think these things can poison me, but I believe Glenn now has a spell that will take care of that, so I'm not as worried about that anymore. Now, it cost me 80 gold to buy that Wing of the Wyvern, which will let me, I don't know if it takes me back to that town, or if it takes me back to um, the starting castle, but it basically will let me go back. Because if you die, really the only drawback is that you lose half of your gold. So if you're like me, currently, trying to grind and get gold to buy things, that's bad. So I don't want to die. And so this allows me to wander far and wide and fight many a bad guy and try to get some experience, get some gold, but not lose half of it when I die. But if it takes me like, if I only get like 100 gold and I spend 80 to get back, it's not very effective or efficient process. So hopefully, I haven't checked yet how I'm doing gold wise, but hopefully, well, I just saw I'm at 76 gold, which means I've only gained 56 so far. So yeah, so if I have to use it anytime soon, that will be bad. I do have some healing magic that I can use. I also have some, herbs that I can use to heal me as well, but those also cost money. So it would be, you know, cost efficient if I can not use those. So let's see. So I got heal. Go ahead and heal myself there. And heal Glenn. Okay. All right, so I'm only 9 experience away from going up a level, which going up levels is also very effective because more hit points, more strength, I can survive more battles. But I don't want to get too many levels until I get my last companion because I don't want there to be too wide of a gap between my power and their power because that can just cause problems. And I just want to make sure that they can get to their highest level as well. Hello, Sumkey. Thank you for joining me again today. Um, Basically, the plan is the plan. We're walking around, killing stuff, getting some gold and experience, and hoping to buy some better equipment. I should have actually just leveled my main character there. Power goes by 1, speed by 3, HP by 2. It's not great. All right, so I can go that way. How was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting? All right, so I can go underneath those mountains as well. All right, interesting. All right, I want Kale to fight the Babel, Glenn to fight the Slug. All right. Well, I hope it's more vacationing than remote working, but can't always get what you want. Saturday we did a sort of a family get together. Uh, I don't think that's not the right way to say it. Um, my nephew runs cross country, and they're still doing that. So we went and saw him run, which I was never into cross country as a kid, so I don't know a lot about it. But basically, we saw him for like 30 seconds when they started the race, and then we saw them for 30 seconds when they finished the race, and for the other time, we were just standing around. A lot of people there not wearing masks. Very unfortunate, very frustrating. Ooh, army ants. All right, I gotta be careful here. So we're gonna fireball some stuff because Glenn doesn't have a whole lot of hit points left. And then we went to um, an apple orchard place not far from me, and walked around, took some pictures, stood in line, socially distanced line for like 45 minutes to buy some apple pies. They were pretty good. Weren't great, but pretty good. So I spent the whole day Saturday basically out doing stuff. And then other than that, I've spent the weekend. We're still waterproofing the basement. I'm all but done. I'm so close to being done. I can kind of taste it, I guess. Um, in some cases, literally, because where I'm cleaning the concrete blocks, I'm getting like dust in my mouth, and it's kind of gross. You think I'd be wearing a mask, but that's just not smart enough to think of it that way. Oh, Glenn is poisoned. But I went this morning, got the last jug of the waterproofing stuff that we need. So once I'm actually done here, I'm going to go in the basement, finish that up, and then I get to start reorganizing the basement, which is kind of a disaster right now. Everything is just thrown in piles to go back through and organize later. That's going to that's a multi-day thing, and then we're getting our pool closed later this month. It's already too cold. Last year we were swimming in November. The first week of November, we were actually out at the pool. This year we haven't been in it now for probably close to a month. Uh, Weather's weird. So anyway, we're going to start sort of like moving all the pool stuff and put it into the garage and stuff like that. So now that I've got it waterproof, we can start putting the garage back together and the my tools and all that kind of good stuff. So I'll be organizing and just busy piddly work. But I'm pretty excited about having the waterproofing done. It looks so much better. I don't know if it actually is waterproof. I haven't had any really big rainstorms to test it. But it looks good. It's also much brighter because it was just the gray, I guess bluish gray of the cement concrete block walls, I guess, and now they're all covered um, with this like white. So it's not really reflective, but somewhat reflective white. Um, so it just sort of makes the room look brighter because what light there is getting reflected, and it just coat of paint makes the room shine. Yeah, I don't think that would be what I want to do there. I get that would work, but hoping to avoid doing that. So originally, the room I'm in now, I know you can't see it, but I'm surrounded by like all my gaming stuff and obviously all my equipment for my computer, my monitor for streaming, all that kind of good stuff. When we first bought this house, the it has an unfinished basement, and that's where I was going to put all my stuff, and that's where all my stuff was for quite a while. Ooh, a magician. Hopefully this goes well. And everything was fine. We bought the house. We moved in almost a year ago. It was like just at the end of September, and everything was kind of fine. Everything, no problems. And then one day I just walked into like the storage area, and there was just mold like everywhere. I don't know how I had missed it earlier, but it was everywhere. So that was bad. So we started doing some, looking and digging, and it was pretty bad. So that's not going to work for, I have tons of games and books, not to mention the, computer equipment, everything. So we moved me upstairs. We have a four bedroom house. Our bedroom, my wife and I is on the main floor, and we have three bedrooms upstairs. We have two kids. So the middle bedroom was kind of like their playroom. It had like their, um, Nintendo Wii and my old Xbox and that kind of stuff, and plus all their junk. So we moved that into their rooms and separated it out, and now the middle bedroom's mine. But even though we're about to finish the basement, so I don't think I want to go here yet. Uh, we're not moving all my stuff downstairs, so I'm staying up here. But we're gonna make the basement their room. Maybe not for their electronics, but like my kids are all into like box fort videos on YouTube. So we still have a ton of boxes that we've kept from where we moved. So we're gonna let them build box forts in there, and they're the Nerf guns, so they'll have like Nerf gun wars. So we're gonna kind of try to leave it open as we can, but at least that way, if it isn't perfectly waterproof, nothing will get ruined. We're not going to finish the basement, though originally that was planned, because we're just not going to take the chance if we finish it, then we get mold behind the studs and the drywall, not know about it, and get black lung, kill everybody. So it's just going to stay bare walled, but it just looks nicer. It's open, and I think they'll have a lot of fun down there. All right, so Glenn leveled up. That is good. Da-da-da-da. So I think still haven't found whatever was supposed to be west of Cannock. I hope so. I hope they have a good time down there just because it's, they've been cooped up now because we haven't been 100% isolated, but we've done a pretty good job of trying to keep ourselves separated from most people. My wife works from home. I don't work currently. Kids are on virtual school. So they see their cousins because we have our bubble. We think they're my wife's sister, pretty much keeps their family isolated. So we kind of spend time together on occasion, but they need social interaction and they're not getting it. So it's good if we can give them something to do. And now that it's getting colder, they can't really just like send them outside or go to the pool. So they need something to do, and maybe shooting each other with Nerf guns in the basement will be what they need. Hopefully, anyways. So fortunately, back to the game, I was able to get back to Leftwyn without having to use that wing of the Wyvern, so I didn't waste that 80 gold. But I think the armor I need is like close to 500, and I need two of them. So yeah, gonna be a little while. So I'm almost halfway to one of them at this point. All right, I don't think I've really been far this way. So this is all new stuff. Probably didn't need those heal spells yet, but Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I'm only trying to save like the entire land. You'd think that they'd give me a discount, or like my patron, the king, would just like cover it. Say here, here's a letter of writ. Just give me like a credit account or something. So speaking of gaming, I'm going to be playing Tales. Is it Tales of the Loop or Tales from the Loop? I think it's Tales of the Loop. Um, this week is my one-shot game that I'll be running. Currently, only have two players. I got room for two more, but I think we might have a third that's a maybe. But if anybody's interested, um, yeah, exactly, at least 10%. Uh, I got room for one more. I've never ran it before. The book, the obviously the art is why the game was made. So if you're familiar at all, it's pretty incredible. I have to say, not a huge fan of the system. It's not really doing a lot for me. And the two games that I'm familiar with that are the kids in the '80s stuff, that nostalgia that I have, Kids on Bikes and Tales from the Loop. Neither one just does it for me. I like the world setting and the character creation from Kids on Bikes quite a lot, but I don't like the game mechanics at all. And Tales from the Loop is kind of similar. So I'm gonna try to play this one kind of by the book. That's kind of the part of what, or the point of what we're trying to do. But I think I want to try to do like a combo of them, like use the Kids on Bikes world building, and then maybe a modified version of Tales of the Loop mechanics, um, or maybe even just do kind of my own because I'm in the process of I have two different games that I'm kind of working on, so I don't know, maybe twist one of them to specifically be a Kids on Bikes type of game. So I have played Forbidden Lands and actually like Forbidden Lands quite a lot. But oh, that's probably what I'm looking for. Uh, but it still feels and seems a little bit different to me than this. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so maybe unfair. I actually will play it this week, and so maybe I'll have a different opinion once I've actually played it. Back to your earlier question, Foxblade. I'm interested in Baldur's Gate, but I don't know if I'm too excited. I don't know if it's not something I'm going to buy right away. It's something probably in like 2 years I'll pick up. So I'll miss all of the excitement of it. I'm very, very rare for me to buy brand new games. I'm kind of cheap a little bit that way, but I'm also just I don't have time. Like I play this for the stream, but otherwise I don't play a lot of video games right now. I go through streaks. I've replayed Mass Effect 1 and 2, loved both of them. Started 3 and it did not like it at all. So I kind of just died on that one. Um, but eventually I'll circle back around and pick it up when it's like in the bargain bin and and then play it. Like I really would like to get that new Avengers game, but I know I won't play it enough to justify, the was it $60 retail. So I'll wait and I'll get it again in like 5 years when it's $20. I spent the vast majority of my video game money is spent rebuying games I played as a kid, and I've done it a dozen times already. I keep buying stuff, and then I trade them in to like GameStop. I did that many times, and then I'd go and rebuy them, and then sell them back, and then rebuy them. So that's the cycle I'm in. Well, I'll look forward to hearing all about it on the Discord. Okay, so Glenn is almost dead, so let's get him back up. This is a magic ant. And now it's a dead ant. Okay. My wife is talking to my youngest son about hormones. I don't know why. Probably don't want to know why. So what is la 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 la? Just yeah. I messed up. Yes, Eye of the Beholder is on the list. I kind of want to get through all the regular Nintendo games before I move on to Super Nintendo. But Eye of the Beholder is one of my favorite. I have so many hours into Eye of the Beholder. It's literally not funny. So it's definitely on the list. But I don't know if I want to jump back and forth. But maybe it's not like I can't jump back and forth. But there's that weird part of me that's like, no, I want to do all of this before I move on. But there's like 700 Nintendo games. Not that I will play even, I don't know, 100 of them, probably less than 100 that I would want to replay or play on here. Um, so I don't know. We'll see, but it's definitely on the list. But that's also one of those that. Oh yeah, so Eye of the Beholder. Yeah, it's a Super Nintendo game. At least that's where I played it. I'll have to see because I have the Super Nintendo emulator, like the official one that they sold, but I don't play it very much. But I'll have to see if it's on there. If not, I'll have to track down a copy of the game before I can stream it. Oh, Glenn's almost dead again. I kind of missed that. that's that's a pretty good list, um, especially if I can do them in that order, because then I would be around for a long, long time. Because there are so many of them, though many of them are really bad. Let's see, item herb use Glen. Oh, going down level. Nice job, Glenn. All right, so we're less than 100 away from getting the armor for at least one of my guys. Ooh, a centipod. It's the first time fighting one of these. Oh, and I get a jump on it. Oh, missed. 13's probably not going to do it. Ooh, 6. Okay, that's not good. All right. Yep, that's going to be real handy real soon. Whoa, just reduced it by 1. That's scary. Oh, that was Glenn. Okay. It's a little bit better. So let's, so more medical herbs. Oh, item. Okay. Two magicians up here. Now there's just one left. Two treasure chests. Sweet. Oh, Wing of the Wyvern. Good, good. Nice. So I got an extra one of those now, and I got a little bit of gold. Because I'm probably going to have to use one to get out of here. Assuming I can. I don't even know if it will work if you're in a dungeon. Maybe one of those things where you're supposed to be out of the dungeon before you use it, but we'll probably find out. It will really stink if I can't use it and I get down here and I have all this gold and then I die and lose half of it. Ooh, the silver key. Nice. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. All right. So spell, antidote. Okay. Got some more. Nope. Item. Nope. Huh. Okay. Well, we're about to find out if we can use it or not. Ah, I was afraid of that. Apparently you have to be outside to use it. So now we gotta hope that we can get outside. Run. I was afraid of that. I think we're about to lose half our gold. Oh no! Run. Double check. I don't have any medical herbs, right? Antidote, antidote. Yep. Run, 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 run away. All right. I think it's this way, right? Oh, I probably should be mapping these, but so far the dungeons here have not been as complicated as the ones in the first game. Oh, is that it? Oh no, no. Run away, run away, run away. Okay. Oh, and it's still, even though I didn't, that stinks that it still had me use it even though I didn't do anything. All right, let's talk here. Okay. All right, let's talk to the king, see where we're at as far as leveling. Okay, so just need 119 more, and Glenn needs 111. Yes. All right, so now I have a silver key. So the question is, can I do anything with it? Oh, but now I need a gold key. Okay. Come here, dude. Come here. Come on. Over here. Over here. Over here. This way. Come on. One more. Yeah. No. Ah. So we need the silver key. We need the gold key. And apparently we also need the jailer's key. All right. At least we have a plan now. All right. So item, silver key, use. Dragon's Bane. Okay. Okay. So we had something similar to that in the last game where there was like a check to see if you can win person. And maybe that's what this lady does, is that if you get to her at a level, something happens to let you know that you're actually, powerful enough to maybe have a chance. No, that's not who I want. This is who I want. Oh, and there's also a door here too. Good to know. Let's do that first. Nope, wrong button. Oh, let's play the lottery. Yes, I want to know how it's played. Push the button to stop them. 3 marks a golden card. 3 marks the wizard's ring. Okay. True. Thought there were some more lottery tickets. Nope. Oh well. So, question here. I have enough now to get the chainmail for me, which is good. Pardon me, hold on. But I can also get the chain sickle for Glenn, so that Glenn has a better chance of actually helping me in battle. So, do I want offense or defense? I think I'm gonna go with chainmail for me. All right, I think I figured this out last time. I can sell my old stuff, but I sell it to a different person. Sell. Leather armor. Yes, I will sell this antidote. Yes, I will sell this antidote. Herb. Nope. Okay. So, all right. So I needed 390 for the chain sickle. And I just got 113 for selling back my other armor. So it looks like I can unequip stuff and sell it. So I can sell his club. I'm gonna guess for like 20. So I roughly need 370 in gold to be able to afford his weapon. So I'm 130 gold away. That's not terrible. Particularly if I'm because I still got some of that dungeon to explore. There's a couple places I didn't get to on the first level. So by the time I go through there again, probably will be close. So I'll get him the chain sickle first and then go back and get him the armor second, just like I did myself. I think that's a good plan. Probably not going to be today. But I'd like to maybe finish that dungeon today if I can do that. That would be a good stopping point, I think. I just realized I did not buy another Wing of the Wyvern though. So, but now I don't have any gold, so it really doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I do have. I have over 200, so I don't want to. Like, it's not flippantly I can just die, but it's also not super big deal if I do. But I'm hoping there's not much of that dungeon left, really, unless there's another place where you can go down a level. There we go. Those are coordinated attacks. Glenn attacked, then I cleaned up. Glenn attacked, I cleaned up. That's the way it's supposed to happen. Good job, team. I mean, he is the weakest link. If you were, this was a RPG, that's the one you'd want to take out to lower the number of attacks we get. So from what I kind of remember, I think Princess Moonbrook. Oh, looks like we leveled again. Glenn went up a level. Good job, Glenn. Power by 6. There we go. HP 2, MP 5, and he learned a new spell. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Stop spell. Oh, and you can also cast heal during the fight. That's good to know. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can run. Please run, please run, please run. Oh, darn it. Run, 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 run away. Try to run again. There we go. Feels kind of weird to attack something called a healer. It looks like a jellyfish. Like, shouldn't that be my friend? Shouldn't I be nice to it? All right, come on, Glenn. Let's just see that new +6 power. What do we got? Not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. So I think I got distracted there. Wow, man. Fight, fight, fight. But I believe that Princess Moonbrook is the like magic user of the group, like really focused on that, gets the most magic points, gets the best spells. Uh, my character, Kale, is the fightery one, and Glenn is sort of like the middle between the two. He has some combat abilities and has some spell abilities as well. Okay. All right. So did I go down there? I don't remember if I did this or not. Yeah, and I should be mapping. Can I run? Can I run? Can I run? Nope, cannot run. Arr! Whew. Excuse me. And now we're both poisoned, so that's going to take some mana points to fix. Come on. I think I have. No, I sold all of them, right? All my antidotes. I'm like, I don't need those. I got one. Okay. I don't need them because Glenn has antidote, but again, it does take mana to do, which means he doesn't have mana for other things. All right, I know I went up there. I went up there. And I think that when I went to the screen left there, that's what took me to the second level. So this is the way I haven't been. And then so right here, this is the only way I haven't been yet. And it leads nowhere. Okay, well, at least we know. And knowing's half the battle. Other half's killing people. Okay, so we have enough gold now to get him the chain sickle, but we're actually not far from being able to get him the armor. So I might do it backwards for him, but I want to get out of here. So Cannock Castle should be close to me, and there's a king there that will let me save my progress. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. I don't know. I know where the other one is. I kind of know how to get there, so it might be better to just go the way I know. Hmm. Got to think on that. Because Cannon Castle should be closer, but I don't know exactly where it is. But I'm pretty sure where I'm at now is due west. So if I just go out and head east, I should run into it. All right. Muted my mic there for a minute. The wife was just outside my door talking to my oldest about his schoolwork. At least for me, it was super loud. So I don't know. I would assume the microphone probably was picking it up. All right. So I don't have a ton of hit points. So I'll probably need to spend a healing spell on me. Good job, Glenn. Yes. Show that army ant. No, this one was the other son. This was about homework or schoolwork, I should say. He's he's definitely my kid. Like if there was any question, it's gone. He's so much me at that age. ADD, ADHD tendencies. He gets so easily distracted, and and he's a lot of his work's virtual, so he kind of do his own thing, and he likes to not do the work instead of doing the work. Um, oh, they didn't see me. I'm gonna try to run. All right, so here's that bridge I saw earlier. And again, there's a healer. Oh, I was so bad about homework. I mean, I completely understand and sympathize and empathize with him, but at the end of the day, though, because I feel like virtual school is kind of easy compared to regular school. I mean, they're done earlier. I feel like they're not doing as much work, and they have a lot more autonomy. But he needs refocused every now and then, and apparently he wasn't focused at all. Needed to be refocused. Um, I was always a smart kid, but I never applied myself. Very, very typical. And we were in a southeastern Kentucky school system. They weren't equipped or anything to deal with someone with my particular needs, probably. But like in high school, I was a terrible student. I was like a C minus student, barely passed. And then when I went to college, I was almost a straight A student. I had straight A's for like 4 or 5 semesters in a row. Ended up graduating with a 3.5 average. It was just a completely different world for me. I had the thing where I got to pick my classes, I got to pick my schedule, I could choose to go to school or a class or choose not to go if I didn't want to go, and something about that just um, connected with me. That's like, oh, like I'm in charge, and that was the difference. As soon as I knew I was in charge, I kind of turned everything around. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening with my kid. He's in charge, and he's like, oh, I don't have to do this. But there's a bit of maturity. I was, 10 years older. Yeah, that like it was revolutionary for me to be able to just pick whatever classes I want. There were still things like you had to do your general ed stuff, so it wasn't completely whatever you wanted, but I had choices, and that just made a huge difference to me. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed college. To the fact that I was there for 5.5 years on a 4-year degree, but still loved it. There were some other factors in there too, but I started working full time and only going to school part time and all that kind of good stuff. But I also just didn't particularly want to graduate. I was just loving college. All right, so we should be close to getting back to the castle. I miss Cannock Castle. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. But I'm sure it's around there somewhere. I need to find it eventually because it's going to have. Let me go ahead and heal just in case. I'm sure there's doors there that I can open now that I have the silver key. Man, come on. But so the plan tomorrow is to get the armor that I can now afford for Glenn, and then I'm going to go south through that cave, which I believe is where Princess Moonbrook can be found, or somewhere in there. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Okay, seriously. Like I get this game is a lot about grinding and fighting, but sometimes it'd be nice to be able to just get someplace. Okay. So let's go talk to the king and save. So welcome back. 717 and 809. I'll do the math tomorrow. Yes, I do want to save. No. All right. Well, thank you both, Sumkey and Foxblade, for hanging out. I saw some other people were jumping in and out, but didn't feel like chatting. Totally fine. But for those two of you that were chatting, thank you so much. It makes the time go so much faster for me and hopefully more entertaining for anybody else watching and listening. But that's going to do it for today, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks, and see you then.